What's going on, you Malakes? It's your boy, VNNCZ3 here, and I hope you're ready to spend some quality time to come hang out with me today. All I'm gonna say here, fam, is that 1,000,000% T3 player, I'm gonna zero this guy. Spoiler alert, okay? I'm gonna go over my thought process and everything, okay? Why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm saying what I'm saying, just so that you guys can get that better of an information. We are not going to scout this guy, okay? We already know what he's got, okay? We're not going to scout him. We don't know what formation he's in, but we are not going to scout him anymore because we do not want to give him the opportunity of being online even more. You see what I'm saying, fam? Every time you scout somebody, him or his guild, you're essentially giving them a notification and you're giving them an opportunity to tell their big guys or whatever that they're on. Because this guild's got like 500 million players. They've got people, right? It seems like all these guys are offline though. And so we're kind of hoping that they're gonna stay offline. That's the dream, basically. And I guess at the end of the day, the number one thing you've got to take home from this is that you got to have discipline. You have to have discipline. I'm a T3 player. We have T4 players in the guild. You know, T4 players are joining the rally, but they're just like, bro, you need to do this. You need to do this. And I was just like, okay, I got you, fam. I got you. And so, yeah, I'm switching between EMP's and my own account. I'm speeding up all the troops on EMP's account. And I gave me EMP's leader. I attacked my own castle with EMP's troops, basically. With one troop, sent it out there, gave me his leader so I can get that 30% attack buff. And I'm telling these guys, if the hit's good, I'll start another rally. But if it's going to be a really poor hit, then no. Because this guy can swap to war gear and then swap right back to farmer gear. This could be a trap, basically. Is all I'm trying to say here, fam. And the goal is to basically make this happen without a hitch. Now, the number one thing I said at the very beginning is scouting. You guys, you cannot scout anybody around in their guild constantly because you are giving them a notification so that everybody can contact either this guy or the bigger guys, get all the reinforcements, because for all we know, all their dudes are offline. Or they've got some, you know, T3 guys or whatever that don't want to reinforce, basically, right? Those, you know, cowards is what I call them. You know, or maybe their policy is if he's not online, go for it. You know, we got fortunate enough, he's not in war gear. If you're wondering what that timer is above my head, I've been talking to my buddy Mist. You know, he wanted to go over why I'm doing this. And the number one thing I noticed is Poppy is scouting all the guys around him. Don't do that, fam. Exit out. Don't be an idiot. Because every time you scout one of those guys, they get a notification, or maybe they don't. Maybe they got Wii Gamers, and Wii Gamers, you know, buzzes their entire, like, chat. Now, all of their top guys are gonna get on, reinforce this guy with full T4, and then we're kind of screwed, right? That's just the way the cookie crumbles. You can't do that and expect everything to work fine. You just can't. It's not gonna work out like that. I do pop a 50% attack buff because I really do want this to go. But he's at 195 million right now. I think he's got like 2.2 million troops or something like that. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Got him! Let's go, boy! And if you're wondering what happened right there, my homeboy was just testing the waters. He was seeing if he could do it. Always clear your infirmaries first. I don't look at the report. This guy's obviously offline. I am not going to look at the report right away. I'm going to make sure my infirmaries are cleared. A lot of guys will start a rally again. Like, they look at the report, then start the rally, then clear the informs. You know, I think those guys are super efficient. Me, personally, I tend to forget things. And there goes, you ain't poop, right? He scouted again, and I'm telling you guys, do not do this. I got after him on the call, and I said, hey, bro, don't do this. Like, don't scout. Like, don't do this. Don't F us over because you're just scouting and you want to see what he's got. Look at your battle report, fam. You joined the rally, right? Look at the report. Okay, I noticed that he's in a cavalry phalanx. I've noticed he's only got 5,400 T4 cavalry, and then the rest is infantry and range, and that's it. So I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, let's look at this one more time. Let's look at it one more time. I need to make sure before I send all these troops to Doom. Because as a rally leader, you know, Sneaky Toshi said this the best. He says, not only am I in charge of my own troops, but I'm in charge of everybody else's troops. And it's my fault if I basically drop the ball on this one. So I have to make sure that things are going to go down great. I'm checking the formations. I see that the Cav Phalanx has range right behind it, and then the infantry right behind that, right? I'll visit that again, and then see, and I'm telling these guys, stop scouting. You guys are absolutely going to single-handedly screw us over on this next rally by continuously giving all these guys alerts. I'm telling you right now, fam, if you know what these guys have, stop scouting. Just stop. Like, just don't do it. I'm telling you guys right now, if you do it, you're going to doom yourself. Now, I mean, I have nothing else to say about that, fam. Nothing else to say about that. You know? And I'm telling these guys right now the ratio I want for troops. Me personally, I kind of goofed up on this. I will admit that. It was supposed to be 60-40 split. 60% infantry, 40% cav, right? And the reason being is because his next line is all ranged, right? And so it's kind of a typo right here. Six infantry, three cav. It was a big typo, all right? Big typo. And then I tell the guy something like 140 infantry and 60k cav, or something like that. I think that's what it was. And so I totally dropped the ball on this one. And so 120 cav, no. I'm making sure I don't panic because I've got Mike in my ear, talking my ear off, saying, bro. So look, if you guys are doing any kind of like calls, or you guys are making sure people are doing this, make sure the comms stay relevant. Make sure they stay relevant to what it is that you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to wind up with what I did, which is giving out bad information, right? Just the way it works. This is a 70-30 when I told them 60-40, basically, right? Either way, it didn't hurt too much because he had a lot of range units, okay? Maybe that's what went through my brain is I said, wait a second. No. He's got a bunch of range units. I can't do this. And so all I'm doing right now is speeding up all the troops. That's all I'm doing. A lot of you guys, like a lot of YouTubers, and this is a word of advice to all the YouTubers out there that are trying to do Lords Mobile videos. I see their rallies, I see that they're doing great, but the number one thing that they don't do is go play by play. You don't have to have a face cam, you don't have to have that, but just giving your viewers an insight on why you're doing what you're doing and how you're doing it, I promise you will go so much further than just, you know, playing music and going, there's nothing engaging about that. So for you YouTubers that are doing that, if you're trying to build your audience, fam, just do that. Just do it. You know, there's no reason not to, right? And so right now, I'm just sending in what I can with AMP. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Fill the rally up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and speed up everybody's troops, basically. That's all I'm gonna do. I wanna make sure all the rallies always go off without a hitch. I don't wanna be waiting on troops unless it's a timed rally. And that's for a different day. That's for when you're doing like double rallies and stuff like that. You wanna make sure that they're timed. And so aside from all of that stuff, this guy, we got lucky, okay? I'm just gonna put it that way. We kinda got lucky on this one. And yes, there was T4 players on, like I think Ruthless was on, and he could easily have led the rally. But, you know, you're gonna be like, well, what about the troops? What about the troops? You said something about Sneaky Toshi and saying this and that. And I'm just telling you guys, look, it was a guild vote. They said, bro, you lead the rally. And I was like, okay, I'll do it, you know? And so that was a guild decision, bro. I'm telling you guys, we value our guild members in here. We really do. Everybody's voice counts. It's not just the popular guys, because you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You guys, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, the people that basically run the guild, they may not be R4s or the R4s or whatever, but they're all the popular in-group crowd. Everybody's vote counts in this guild. That's all I'm gonna say. A little bit of guild recruitment, because we're filling up really quick, guys. If you're a T4 player and you're down to, you know, join some rallies, you know, and have a fun time, and essentially save a lot of money on your account too, because I can guide you guys to doing that, then, you know, feel free to hit me up. But right now, I'm just taking a deep look at the report. I need to absolutely make sure this is the way it needs to go down. And by the way, stop putting Black Crow on your wall. Stop putting Death Knight on your wall, because they add 0% attack stats. I'm pretty sure this guy's got more gold heroes than that. You'd be better off putting in, let me think here. What's her name now? Death Archer, I think is the hero? Yeah, you'd be better off putting Death Archer on your wall because she offers attack. You're like, well, you know, you busted out as Cav and yada. There's gonna be some idiot like Rico Suave that says something idiotic in the comments and doesn't really know his butthole from his elbow, but he's still trying to lick his elbow, which is his butthole, in case you guys didn't know that. So all I'm trying to say here, fam, is at the end of the day, if you guys have good teamwork, good communication, and nobody's panicking, you guys will do perfect, and I can assure you guys of that. You will absolutely do perfect. And so, if you're curious how I recorded all of this, I use AZ Screen Recorder. It's free. It does 720p, which is not basically the best quality, but you know what, beggars can't be choosers, right? And then what I did is I edited and then I rendered out all the parts I don't want. This was like an originally like 30 some odd minute video, and then I cut it all down. I cut out me switching accounts really quickly and all that stuff. And I kept trying to get the, you know, the relevancy to the account, to the rally, right? Boom, watch this, watch this, watch this. The first drop was like 20 some odd million. Ooh! Let's go, baby. 51 million drops so far, total. 51 million total. You start at 195, right? 144. And so I'm like, wait a second, how many troops does this guy got? This guy can't have too many troops left. He can't. Let me get this report really quick. 410? I bet you they're all ranged. And I look really quick. I gotta look really quick. Are they all ranged? Are they all infantry? Let's look. Right, he's got no heroic fighters left. He's got no cannoneers. He's got like next to nothing. He's got fire trebuchets and a couple other things. So what does any good player do? They send that solo march in, bro. They send that solo march in like a boss. They don't care about losing troops like that because you make troops to lose troops, man. I think I've lost like 1 million troops so far just doing rallies and stuff. It happens, man. You know, for you guys out there that are like, well, that's nice for you to say. You've got money. You can just build. Bro, I don't gem any of my troops. Like, I don't gem troops. Like, I don't. I just simply don't. I'm probably not going to gem troops for a very long time. And the reason being is because, you know, well, why would I? Let's just put it that way. Excuse me. Why would I go through all the trouble of gemming troops just to lose them? That's like throwing away money in a trash can, basically. Like, I get it, you want to climb up to a high enough might, but bro, you're never safe in this game. Like, unless you've got a bunch of like, you know, 500 million might players in your guild that's gonna get your back whenever you get rallied for the reinforcements and stuff. All I'm saying here, fam, is that you're not really safe. And that's all I can say about that, you know what I mean? Like, he's down to 139 now. He's dropped another 5 million might, so like what, 100 and like my bad, like close to 60 million might drop, like 60 million just about. And so he started at 195. He's at like 133, so like 62 million. Yeah, 62 million drop. Oh my gosh, and Poppy's gonna steal my thunder. He's gonna steal my thunder. Watch, 3, 2, 1. Boop. And he stole my thunder. He stole my thunder, bro, because I hit first and then he hit. He had 90k troops left, and then everybody's just like, Poppy, why'd you steal his thunder? Why'd you steal my thunder? And like, Poppy's an a-hole. Poppy's an a-hole because he stole my thunder, bros. He just did, all right? That's all I'm going to say here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, I mean, you guys could like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications if you want to help support the channel. Or you can just do whatever you want to do, actually, and that's what I recommend, just doing whatever you want to do, because I'm not a leech. I got my own content, right? And yes, that's a dig at somebody. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, then maybe, I don't know. You know why I think it's funny? Because I can. And why do I do this? Why do I talk like an a-hole? Because I can. If you guys don't like it, that's all I gotta say is, oh well, right? I don't like a lot of things other people do, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, it just doesn't. At the end of the day, it really doesn't. So, look. We're 7.3 billion. We got some hitters. We got, you know, we're a lot of T3 players, but don't worry about that, okay? It's me, Mario. Don't worry about it. Right now, we're only recruiting T4 players. Only T4 players. Only. So if you're a T4 player who doesn't mind throwing some troops in and losing a few troops, see that? Look at that. I got my 5. I got four purple of these guys. She's next to be purple, and then they're gonna be gold, right? Anyways, if it's interesting to you guys, hit us up. I am the R5. That's all I'm gonna say. I am the, you get what I'm saying here? I am the R5. Just message me. I don't want to hear you say, well, I'm a fierce fighter, this, that, and the other thing. Bro, look, if you want to join, you have to be T4, and you have to be willing to join rallies. We are not always going to rally every single day, so you guys are going to have a break. And anyways, look, I'm not even trying to convince you guys. All I'm going to say here is, love, peace, and chicken grease. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by. Just spend some of your quality time. And stay classy. And in case you guys are wondering what this is right here, I was just burping my little girl, and I had to come down here to do this. Hash crab savage, hash crab daddy moments. And stay classy.